What causes rear drum brakes to bind? Today, I've got a Citroen C1 rear brake binding. So I'm going to run you through the 4 likely causes of why a drum brake should bind, and I'll show you what the problem is with this one. I've just taken this car for its MOT. The tester tested the car 3 times on the rollers. Twice this brake was binding, but by the 3rd time it had freed up. It had also freed up, like it has now, by the time he got it on the ramp. So it was borderline fail of the MOT, so he let me off with an advisory. But of course, at that point, we didn't know what the cause was. Started off inside at the handbrake lever itself. The lever itself moves up and down, and you could see that the 2 cables also move perfectly well. If I pull and release, they both pull and release. This one being the left one. What does that tell us? That tells us that the cable itself is working fine and that the inner cable is moving in the outer, exactly like it should do. It also tells us that the lever inside the brake drum that activates the handbrake is also probably working well. But we'll come back to that momentarily. The brake drum removed, we can see where the handbrake cable comes in through the back of the drum brake plate and then through to the bottom of the handbrake lever. The handbrake lever is this silver lever here, which pivots up here. But if I get a large screwdriver in there, we can see that that brake lever is perfectly free to move on its pivot point. It is a common issue for these pivot points to corrode up and for the brake lever to seize. And indeed, I had that problem on this car, and when I changed the brake shoes, for which I've done a video, that was exactly the reason why I had to change them. I'll link to that in the description. So that's 2 causes eliminated. Another potential cause of brake shoes binding in a drum brake is if there's any corrosion on the back plate and or the frame of the shoes themselves, which would cause the shoes to bind on the back plate. You see that they move quite freely. So that's the 3rd cause eliminated. The 4th and now most likely cause of the binding is that we've got some kind of failure in the wheel cylinder. If you look here, you can actually see that the return springs have pushed the piston on this side back into the cylinder. And if I waggle this side, we can actually see the piston move in and out of the cylinder. Whereas on this side, we can see that the piston has not been pushed back into the cylinder, and no matter how much I try pushing on it, I cannot get it to move. And it should move freely. So I found my cause. The wheel cylinder is seized. Sometimes you can rebuild them. As luck would have it, my local factor had a new one in stock. To be honest, it's not worth the effort of rebuilding. This was only £17. If you got value from this video, consider supporting the channel in some way, and I shall see you next time.